right, we're running back that last slow motion tragedy here at the Card Academy, thecardacademy.net.
What am I doing? I'm playing Sword Art now.
Oh my. Use code PIMP on card single orders of $100 or more for 10% off. Use code MEGAPIMP on orders of $200 or more for 20% off. We didn't roll, did we? Nomada Dragon Shield's one of those with splitting. I'll just have to replace it when I get home.
I'll be discarding one.
Well, we're
This is a
dropping
hard
one.
winner. This is far more favorable way compared to the last game. Highest roll?
Yeah. 2. 7. I thought that was a 1 for a second.
I was going to say, like, what are the odds?
Draw for turn. I need you for paying out.
Yeah.
Sure. Stand by, bounce back, reveal, add.
So good.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. That hits. And draw. Let's clock you. 1 and 2. Okay. Come into play, mill 2. There's a climax among it. It would get 2 or 3k. No power though. Let's go ahead and
I should have flip-flopped their positions.
brainstormer that at the start of my climax step, I can choose a Maria Serena and give it 1,000 for that turn. And let's go ahead and we'll slap down.
Turns out I don't need to see you to know how.
We'll slap down another brainstormer. So let's go ahead and start out climax. 1,000 power here from that, and 1,000 power here from that. So 2-5 front for 1.
Reverse it.
And then direct for 2.
There's also, if you time it exactly correctly.
And it's level 0 reverser as well.
Draw.
I got Joey to play beat gauge. So tell me not to try to get the score away. Is it sweet as a mechanic? Absolutely. Because I have a million designs.
Search 1.
Inversely, there's an argument to be made that infect one plus infect maps. Dredge is also only ever.
Cut tap.
We'll go.
Infect is slightly closer because Maro at least likes it. R&D hates Dredge and Maro dislikes Dredge.
Wait, no. I remember the rule now. It was if it's shown up twice or ruined your standard.
Gonna stand by me again.
Then why is it Delver?
I mean, maybe.
People were complaining for Delver and Second to get banned for 2 years straight.
Well, no, that was the ancient thing of what ruin is intended.
Stand by, bounce back, reveal, Add to hand.
Pull up the stage.
This is just getting dumb. All right. For 1, 2.
1 and 2 hits.
For 1, I mean for 2, 2.
1, 2. And level. Red. And turn.
Not to imply that I have a pension.
Powers.
8K, 8K, 1K.
And hand on core correct.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Draw.
I could cocoa into like
And
sprouting right accidentally people around.
clock. 1 and 2.
I'm always here to cry to Henry.
Global 500. And let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and come into play. Pay 1. Discard a card. Search music. And then
Yeah, it's like people love pet projects more than they like good decks. That's a confirmed scientific fact.
they're all in the waiting room. Where I'll be. Yep, they're all in the waiting room. So, well, let's take her.
Actually building the deck from scratch. And I like that. Because black white silver is like that. You want this many generators, this many discards, this many answers. Like,
Play your Uris and play your spaghetti.
like you want like 4 to 6 win times.
And cut.
Tap.
Okay. Come into play. Reveal top. If it's music, add it to hand. Discard a card. Discard.
So much hand fix on one card.
Yep. You said those are 8K, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should go out. Backups in waiting room.
0.
0.
Oh no.
We'll be finished before my alarm goes off. 7:40. No, we'll go back to the house if we can make it, because 7:40 is when my first alarm starts. All right, so. This is the dilemma now. Well, actually. Alright, we'll see how this plays out. 500 per each other character, 500 per each other character. We're gonna go ahead and, for this one, rest to give her 1,000, rest to give her 1,000.
So put them to 7.
Yes, 7-5 currently because of the global 500. So they're both 7-5. At the start of climax step, I'm going to give her 1,000 power. So she is 8-5. And let's go ahead and start here. So we're both 1K, correct?
Yes.
Crash for 2.
Oh no.
Okay. And give this 500 power when another character is reversed. So it should be 8K if I'm correct. And front here for 1.
What did you put her up to 8.5?
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll be tied here, so as much as I would like to take us both out, that would probably not work in my favor. Well, it'll force a counter out of your hand, so let's go ahead and front at 8K for 1.
I'm level 0, man.
I keep forgetting. And
Okay.
500 power.
All right. So field presence is what I need. So.
Okay. Yep. That, and since I wasn't even thinking you were level 0, it's just like, oh, yeah, level 1's on the board, and that's right, standby trigger.
I can go. Draw.
Still not too hot a game, but it's I can manage a lot more now in this state. At least have a brainstorm this time around. I have a back row. I have stock to brainstorm and salvage. I can play the game this time around.
I'm the one who's in trouble.
Maybe I can hit a stock soul or a 2 soul.
No.
Yeah, no, this app, in fact, you can play it Sam Black. Yeah, you can only, he's on versus 2 at the time. I think playing that wow, because the 15-year-old was bluffing like cards the entire game, the 13-year-old not getting
What's this at right now?
5-5 currently.
Fine. I need to fix this situation.
You must believe Rio's like we watched Rio play multiple rounds, and Rio plays like he reminds me of me when I was a kid. I'm just like, yeah, you can watch all these theory videos about how to pull out and play around.
Reveal. Add to hand.
Oh god.
Bounce back. Reveal. Add to hand.
He has a little pop over the table that reminds me of me being 13 years.
Pull that back out.
Mm-hmm.
Watching him play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually okay. Right then. 8K.
So I'm gonna start canceling, right?
For 1, 1.
Slices, dices,
1 hits and 500 power.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I guess we're not doing that.
2, 2.
1, 2.
Oh man.
Alright. So dice. Stand.
And I think I'm over hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop.
Okay. Clock. 1 and 2. Pay 1, rest 2, brainstorm for every hit, salvage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what I was about to say. Like, I haven't seen a climax this entire game besides ones that hit hand. So salvage 2.
I mean, because like Piccolo's like saying they got, because like ended up with a special beam and they go along with just like
Take that. And for my second one, might as well take. Yeah, I'll take those two. That's.
No, but it's the coolest.
Do it, yeah.
Order pizza. I ain't got money for pizza. Been buying too much stuff. I actually have pizza. No, I don't have pizza at home anymore. What do I have at home? Some form of leftover.
So let's go ahead and. Yeah, why not? Pay 1, come into play, take damage, and salvage Maria Serena. Take Serena. Add to hand. 1 of 500 per character. 4 characters on board, minus 1 level. Pay 2, heal.
17 and 18. All the people you could have brought into this tournament, I'm glad you brought those.
And
Getting 17 and 18 signified. I'm like, oh yeah, you were like the big bad for half of an arc, weren't you?
I'd rather keep my level assist, so I will switch places here. Put level assist behind there. Rest, level up, so level 2. And just retire that and just take the loss to hand so I can get 3 attacks out. Okay. So, start a climax step, give this 1,000. So, sitting at like 12.5. Front for 2. Front for 3. And front for 1 and salvage. I'm gonna take I'll take I'll just take level assist again.
Okay. 1. Stick.
Alright.
Sit.
Yep.
Sits. Can back up with it, but we'll hand on core with it.
So
Draw.
11.5. 6.5 is 6.
What can I do? I'm not gonna get that in the hand again. Clock one over. I'm gonna be sad if I do hit a standby.
To be fair, he's got Mystic going on.
Well, I mean, he doesn't want to like just follow his dad's steps.
That also makes him a.
But at the same time, if we reference the Boom
Cut
Saga,
Tap.
he's kicking Boo's ass and like doesn't even try to go Super Saiyan. Like if he goes Super Saiyan, he blows him.
At the same time, the coolest phrase delivered by Gohan during the Boo Saga.
Sacrifice.
What are you gonna do? Gohan's like, I'm here to kill you. You're just like, say something. Go on. I know, please. He's like,
So I don't mind playing over you. Take a look. Just so I have a waiting room.
what do you want from me?
Anything here you would want to pull in?
To beat your ass.
Crap. Not really. Alright, well, whatever. I guess it'll be a missed, Alright. 8K. Front for 1, 2.
2. 1, 2. Cancels on 2.
8K for 1.
1. Cancels.
Phil objects, they're like, when you first said
1.
17, 18?
1 hits.
Phil was like,
And these die. Stand. Draw on the refresh.
Oh crap. Your time is looking.
Yeah. Well, 7:40 is just when the alarm starts.
Okay.
Like I said, we don't actually have to be at work till 9, so
Alright.
that's just to make sure.
The Matt's Bushroad prints are a little bit smaller. I guess it saves my material, but it's fine. Still enough space for all your play area.
Yeah.
we killed a lot of people.
At what point does Krill just get to inherit like 17? And he'll get Super 17, Super 17.5.
Alright. Cut.
Tap.
Tap. So, refresh. No. And
But 2 of the 3 parts make semi for himself. So it's just semi for
let's go ahead and clock. Draw 2. 2.
I understand you have the
Let's stand back. Move that over there.
We drop Tien, we drop Roshi, because watching Roshi fight again is
And come into play. Middle of the top 2 in the waiting room. There's a climax. Gets power. So he gets 3k this turn. So 4, 5. They're 8k.
7 5s.
7 5s.
I want the training montage.
That could be hit do nothing for you.
turns out, if you can it's also why it works for 400.
I just want to see the training montage of like we pick up Sorbu, we pick up Cell, Roshi, Tia, and Drop, but Roshi trains them all.
And we pick up Goo, so that way we can have perfect
Yeah, we'll
cells. We can
play that. So 6 5.
we have Golden Frieza.
And then it can
Just bring all of our bad guys back. We have Vegeta
rest to give a level. So 7.
Bring all the bad guys.
And
Next fight.
let's go ahead and start with climax. Give this 1k power.
Masters in this way. So you know what just happened?
And let's start here.
Just saying, just got the
Front for 2.
Sniping bitches.
Direct for 3.
someone. Just like, oh, I'm so sorry. This character's not living.
And front for gate. Take that.
What's the power?
8k.
2k backup. For how many?
1.
Those other guys. Don't remember because don't have the
Draw.
So, next alarm will go off in 30 minutes.
Okay. I think I got Nicole. I don't need more of them.
This unit, universe. This is our universe.
Give me hand. I'll take it.
Search 1.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, we'll see how this turns out. Search that.
His last seconds of existence to be what a shit. At the same time, you went out how you live. Disrespectful.
Every other
Actually,
I'm gonna be destroyed because the plotline is never blow up the Dragon Ball without blowing up.
yeah, that's my best search target. Cut tap.
The tap.
There's gotta be supreme.
Who's over this?
It's just Didn't why didn't you tell anybody?
Sacrifice.
No one ever asked.
Yep.
No one ever asked how Dende's day is going. Evil Dende. He's gonna go
Pull a 3 in. They're all fine. All right.
Fused with half your planet, and then like, as Piccolo has a mental breakdown because he fucked up his so
For
go on totally
oh yeah, we already know what it is.
So for 2.
Yep.
1 and 2. Hits. Level. Send you.
Okay, that's 1. 1.
Hit.
Although I appreciate that, like,
For 2.
1 and 2. It hits. Oh, I need you.
30 seconds of bad luck, but now Neil is like,
You were the card I definitely wanted. If I had that third slot, I would have got it, but
always a mouthful saying.
that's fine.
My go-to character is always male.
Draw.
He's cool.
And since I don't have the stock to afford it, well,
Oh no.
1
Okay.
and 2. Yep. So can't do shenanigans. Yeah,
Exactly. Because you're just like, man.
that's fine. That's fine.
The guy's like, oh, I just run him out on that until I can build up enough for my ulti. Or you can be content.
Climax is in waiting room.
Okay.
1,
And then Rojo can put you in an
2, 3, 3.
3.
When do we run out of decent fighters and Virgil has to go to 3? So, why didn't I give Sympho roster has Frieza fighting?
out here trying to snipe
Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to play over Serena with Maria. Come into play, pay 2, and when it comes to play from hand, choose 3 to Serena in waiting room, return it to hand, and this turn she gets 1,000 power. 2, just come and play heal. And if I have 2 or more of the music characters, she gets 1,000 power, climax combo. If this is on the board when she attacks, she gets pay 1, discard, burn 4. And let's go ahead.
pretty much how that was.
Play that. And I'm gonna move there and there. And let's go ahead and pay 1, rest 2, brainstorm. 2, 3, 4. No hits. And let's go for broke. We're gonna go ahead and play Empress Rebellion with our climax combo. Let's go ahead, start here. This will be direct for 3 and gates. And why not take my healer? So this is for 3. Cancel. Oops. Oh. Frontal attack. On attack, pay 1, discard, and burn 4. Swing for 3, 4. And then front for 3, 3. Something told me, I was like, man, he's probably got most of his climaxes in hand or something like that, and it was just like, nope, still a deck.
No, when I searched last time, I fully expected to triple trigger.
That's fine. And I'm just gonna go ahead and sit at the waiting room since that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Tap.
Refresh point. Okay. Okay. Save 1. Oh, my hand. This has more value than this, so we'll save both. Draw for turn. Curious.
Piccolo, I need someone to raise my kid for 2 years. I got you, bro.
That's bad. Okay.
Was dead for 7 years.
Powers.
11, 12, 5, 13. This is 2K, and this is 10, 5.
Well, at least we can pay this out. 4 more characters. This is a level.
Okay.
Come and play, draw 1, gets 2k power. When center attacks, pay 1, drop 2, mill 3. If there's a climax, restand.
Okay.
I've gotta go for it. Climax is waiting room.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, this is over.
Oh wait, 7 in waiting room?
Oh, this is over.
Oh wow, yeah, because that triggered.
What did I pay that one out?
Oh, okay.
Remember, old attack, pay 1, ditch burn.
Nah, I don't remember that.
I'm still screwed because I can only cancel 1 time.
Yeah.
And I've got way too much deck left to survive.
4, 3, I mean 2. 2.
1, 2, cancels. There we go.
Yep.
Number 8. All this deck
for 3, 4.
That's game.
Yeah, man,
one,
that was
two.
2 unlucky games in a row.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
maybe the second game wasn't so much unlucky for you as it was really lucky for me. Because how many?
Yeah.
I got
you
like
hit standby trigger numerous amounts of times.
Yeah.
And I think that's where this deck kind of falls apart because it hits large numbers on its turn, but the fact that when I had to actually my board state is dependent on actually keeping characters on board.
yeah,
So I think being able to put really strong walls up at level 0 keeps me from doing anything because my level 0 game is bombers and oversizes essentially.
yeah. So it's not. There's no guarantee. Like I should run the 1/0 look at top 2, add 1 to hand. I just don't have the slots for it.
Yeah.
Because
getting the
I have
1/1
pans,
out.
but getting that standby and just playing it over and over. Because once you get one of these in hand, it just
snowballs.
generates.
Yep. While you're not outputting as much damage early on, you're getting a lot of early game advantage to push numbers. Then
And then once you get these out, then
you fix the damage
they're
reduction issues.
13-5 on defense if you have a full board.
And then you also just have two soul swingers at that point.
Yeah,
And the fact that you can get them for free if you just happenstance trigger works out.
yeah. The flip side, though, is that since you're usually pulling your costed characters to stage, stockouts become a bit difficult if you start triggering climaxes early.
Climaxes.
In this case, I was fortunate because I didn't trigger them, I drew them to hand. So while I was actually terrified you were going to play a +2 soul,
Didn't get any in the hand. That's made me sad.
if you had gotten the +2 soul, I would have been screwed.
Yeah, I actually never got the level 1 combo climax in the hand.
Yeah. That's why I played 2 of them, because that's like 2 additional cards I'm pulling through. Because I knew one was going to hit because I could check top. The second one was a coin flip, but because it's just like, if he plays a +2 soul right now, I am so dead because I canceled a bunch, and then I had, I think, I went through 3 of them in hand, 2 of them in hand at some point. Okay. Yeah, this deck is better than I thought it would be.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of levels. It takes a lot of level 0 advantage if things go off right.
Yeah. Slapping out a 7/5 level 1 at 0.
Yeah, and then as long as you got a back row out, you've got hand on core.
Yeah. If you have 2 of them. Yeah, unfortunately, this is. Although this deck is probably good enough for me to put in legit sleeves, so.
Yep.
Alright, we'll stop this recording.